Today I'm going to be showing you 10 different mushroom designs to build in Minecraft. They'll be going in a size order from smallest to largest, and a lot of them build off each other, so let's just get into it. Starting with perhaps the smallest possible, I'm not actually sure, which is just a block on top of either a fence or an end rod. I first saw this design on Good Time with Stars channel, however now that we have pale oak they've become a lot more accessible to do, with just a pale oak fence and the mushroom block on top. And of course you can do this with any colour. Here's the brown one and a bunch of other colours. This one with the new resin clumps, you can really make it look like the warped fungus with a crimson fence down there on top of a wall block. Moving up from that, I tried to make a similar small one with the banners to round it out, but that didn't quite work, so let's just move on to this design, which is two stem on top of these upside down T-shapes with a block on top. I feel like this is a good mix of scale and resources. And of course we can alter this design for all the mushroom types, so here we have a flat design which is just a cross and some jungle slabs on each corner for the brown mushroom. Over here we have a taller mushroom, so it's just extended the bottom of the T upwards one, and another example of the warped one, but I think I'd probably change the crimson stem for something else because it looks darker on the fence and it works better. I think I'd maybe change that for planks. But moving on from the little ones, we go to the medium sized ones. Here we have mushroom stem up 4 and then across and then 4, so it's got a little bit of a whimsical wonkiness to it. Then we have a circle with 3 on that side, 1 in the middle, and then 3 continued with another ring around it. And this is a basic design that can be upgraded from here, such as over here. Now I actually created this design for my Let's Play world, and there's a more in-depth way of how to build it on there. Also, it's a good point to join the Let's Play since we're only 6 episodes in, and we're about to start a lot of big projects. But with this one we have a ring of signs around here for the frilly skirt of the mushroom. We have trapdoors on the inside, some of them are hiding a shroom block, but that could be like a torch or a lantern or anything. We have pale oak around the edges and more trapdoors along the side so that the entire underneath is white and it's also being illuminated, and from the top we just have some carpet to cover that up. Now we also have a lantern because I think these mushrooms look so much more whimsical with lanterns off them, which we'll see later, but that's just for an example. And this base design can again be altered for anything. We can change the top block to whatever we want. For example, here is the brown mushroom one with obviously the brown mushroom, and a cheaper variation of the stem is stripped pale oak log, which if you don't have silk touch, this might be a cheaper alternative for you if you've already found pale oak, that is. Or we have an example over here with just a purple block on top, so this is a completely fictional mushroom. Or one like this, which is based off a death trap with endstone and birch planks, and I think the endstone really gives it the sickly look, which obviously lends itself well since if you eat that you'll die. And of course you can swap out the trapdoors for whatever colour you'd like as well. I did find that slabs were just a bit too thick on the edges, so maybe if you only put them on this inside ring. Moving on to different types of mushroom now, we have some polypore mushrooms. This is based off chicken in the woods, which is red sandstone and birch. If it's further away then we can just use the red sandstone, and I think this colour, red sandstone, is perfect to go against oak logs. As you'll see here, I tried with a more red mushroom, it doesn't quite look the same. Or we have, I forget what the name of this mushroom is, but it's like a cluster of mushrooms, which is the same as those tea mushrooms, just without the block on top to make them look a little bit rounder, like button mushrooms, and with a longer stem that connects at the base. Now let's move on to the big ones. Now this is just the same design from over there, just made bigger. We have a bit of a wobbly stem up to the top there. If you're going to do these big ones, I suggest surrounding them with the little ones just to make them fit in a bit more. And again, the lanterns just to prove that they could look a lot more whimsical if you do that, such as this one over here, which is probably my favourite. This one has the pointier cap of that mushroom right there. We also have the resin clumps to make them look like spots or little indentations or whatever. And the lanterns all the way around apart from the front so that we can see the stem going all the way up there. And again, the stem is the pale oak wood stem. Again, you can really swap out the top block for whatever you'd like, which would add a lot of variation into whatever build you need a lot of big mushrooms for. And finally, here's an example of a very big mushroom, because I had to demonstrate that the trapdoor thing doesn't work all of the time. This is a lot of the same repeated pattern. I would not recommend making it flatter inside if you don't want to do the trapdoor thing, because it just looks like this. But again, the lantern's making it feel a lot more magic, a lot more whimsical, which I think is what we're going for if we're making these big mushrooms, right? And that's all I have to show you today, so thank you so much for watching. I'm kind of a jack of all trades in terms of my Minecraft videos on here, so there might be something you like if you want to stick around. I have my Let's Play series running right now, and a few more series coming up soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.